chilling silence, then a howl. That is the sound millions of Americans are waking up to as an unprecedented winter storm system descends upon the nation. What started as a weather forecast has rapidly morphed into a terrifying reality, a sprawling monster of ice and snow stretching from coast to coast. They're calling it a once-in-a-generation event, but for those in its icy grip, it feels more like an Arctic apocalypse. Imagine looking out your window and seeing not just a gentle snowfall, but a complete whiteout. The kind of blizzard where you can't see your hand in front of your face, where the wind screams with the force of a hurricane, and the temperature plummets to levels that can cause frostbite in mere minutes. This isn't just a storm, it's a siege. Major cities, bustling hubs of life and commerce, are being brought to a standstill, buried under feet of snow. Places like Buffalo, New York, are accustomed to heavy winter weather, but even they are struggling to cope with what officials are calling a bomb cyclone. The snow is falling so fast, so relentlessly, that snowplows are rendered useless. They clear a street, and within an hour, it's as if they were never there. The sheer scale of this event is mind-boggling. We're seeing flight cancellations in the tens of thousands, leaving airports packed with stranded travelers, turning holiday dreams into logistical nightmares. People who were supposed to be gathering with family are now sleeping on airport floors. Watching the departure boards fill with red, canceled signs, the nation's travel infrastructure has effectively frozen solid. But the real terror isn't just the snow, it's the cold. An Arctic blast has plunged temperatures to dangerous, life-threatening lows. We're talking about wind chills of minus 40, minus 50, even minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit in some areas. At these temperatures, the human body simply can't function outside for long. It's a cold that feels like a physical blow, that seeps through layers of clothing and chills you to the bone. It is a cold that turns boiling water into a cloud of ice crystals the moment it is thrown into the air. This extreme cold is putting an immense strain on our power grid. Millions are without electricity as high winds snap power lines and ice-laden tree branches come crashing down on vital infrastructure. For these families, the fight against the cold has moved indoors. They're huddled under blankets, wearing their winter coats inside, doing whatever they can to stay warm in homes that are rapidly turning into refrigerators. It's a desperate situation, especially for the elderly, young children, and those with medical conditions. And the stories emerging are truly harrowing. We're hearing about motorists stranded on highways for over 24 hours, their cars running out of gas, turning their vehicles into frozen tombs. Emergency responders are working tirelessly, but the conditions are often too treacherous for them to reach everyone. In some of the hardest hit areas, fire trucks and ambulances are getting stuck in the snow, unable to respond to desperate calls for help. It's a feeling of complete helplessness, being trapped by the raw, untamable power of nature. Think about the Great Lakes region. The phenomenon of lake effect snow is on full display, but amplified to a terrifying degree. The cold air passing over the relatively warmer lake water is creating an endless conveyor belt of heavy, wet snow, dumping it relentlessly on shoreline communities. Cities are measuring snowfall not in inches, but in feet. Some areas have seen over 4 feet of snow in a single day. Homes are literally being buried, their doors and windows blocked by massive drifts, The economic impact is staggering. Businesses are closed, supply chains are disrupted, and the cost of damage and cleanup will run into the billions. But that's a secondary concern. Right now, the primary focus is on human life. Officials are pleading with people to stay home, to not take any risks. The roads are not just slippery, they are sheets of ice hidden under layers of snow, a treacherous trap for even the most experienced winter drivers. The number of accidents has skyrocketed. What makes this storm so particularly terrifying is its breadth. It's not confined to one region. From the Pacific Northwest down to the Gulf Coast, from the Rockies to the eastern seaboard, nearly every corner of the country is feeling its effects. Even states like Texas and Florida, known for their warm climates, are experiencing freezing temperatures, leading to burst pipes and power outages in communities that are completely unequipped for this kind of weather. The stories of community and resilience are bright spots in this dark time. Neighbors are checking on each other, sharing resources, and opening their homes as warming centers. Strangers are helping to dig out cars and clear pathways. These acts of kindness are a powerful reminder of our shared humanity, even in the face of such an overwhelming force. First responders, utility workers, and snowplow drivers are the true heroes of this storm, working around the clock in brutal conditions to keep people safe and restore essential services. Their dedication is nothing short of heroic, but the danger is far from over. Even as the snow begins to taper off in some areas, the extreme cold will linger for days. The threat of burst pipes, power outages, and treacherous ice remains. The aftermath will bring its own set of challenges, from clearing the mountains of snow to assessing the full extent of the damage. This event is a stark and humbling reminder of the power of nature. In our modern world, we often feel insulated from the elements, protected by our technology and infrastructure. But a storm like this tears away that illusion, showing us just how vulnerable we truly are. It forces us to respect the weather, to prepare, and to look out for one another. So, what can you do? First and foremost, heed the warnings of your local authorities. Stay off the roads. If you lose power, do not use gas stoves or grills to heat your home due to the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Dress in layers, stay hydrated, and check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those who live alone. Prepare an emergency kit with blankets, flashlights, batteries, food, and water. And if you are struggling, please know that you are not alone. This is a difficult and stressful time for everyone. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to reach out for help. There are mental health resources available, and talking to someone can make a world of difference. Your community is there for you. As we watch this historic winter storm unfold, let's keep all those affected in our thoughts. Let's be grateful for the warmth of our homes if we have it, and let's extend a helping hand wherever we can. This is a moment for caution, for preparation, and for compassion. We will get through this together. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay warm. Please follow for more updates.